I've never believed in ghosts. Not really. Not until last year, when I moved into an old apartment building in Tampa. I'd just gotten out of a rough relationship and needed a fresh start, something cheap, quiet, and far from my old life. The place was a second floor walk-up, small but cozy, hardwood floors, one bedroom, and the smell of cigarette smoke baked into the walls from a decade ago. Nothing fancy, but it had character. The landlord, a guy named Pete, gave me the keys and said, "Don't worry about the noise from above. That unit's been empty since COVID." That should have been my first red flag. The first night was weird. I was unpacking and heard footsteps upstairs. Not the old building creaky kind. These were deliberate, walking from one side of the ceiling to the other, back and forth, like someone pacing. I called Pete the next morning. He brushed it off. "Old buildings talk," he said. "Probably pipes or rats. You'll get used to it." I didn't. The pacing kept happening every night around am, never earlier, never later. Just soft, steady steps from one end of the apartment above to the other. Always the same pattern. Always for about 20 minutes. Then nothing. After the third night, I started recording audio on my phone. I wanted proof, something to show Pete. But the playback? Just silence. Dead air. Even though I could hear it with my own ears while it was happening. By the end of the first week, I wasn't sleeping. Shadows started to feel longer. The air felt heavy at night. And then I saw her. Not clearly, more like a flicker, a smear of a person in the hallway mirror. A woman. Thin, messy hair. Wearing what looked like a hospital gown. I turned, and no one was there. Just my reflection. I laughed it off. Told myself I was tired. But then, one night, she came closer. I was washing dishes around midnight when I heard the footsteps again. Then a knock on my ceiling. 3 short raps. Then nothing. A minute later, knock, knock, knock. I froze. My skin went cold. My hands were still wet, but I didn't even feel the water anymore. Then the doorknob to my front door jiggled. I didn't go check. I couldn't. I grabbed a knife, turned off the lights, and sat on the floor until the sun came up. The next day, I went upstairs. The door to the unit above was padlocked, rusted shut. I peeked through the mail slot. The place was empty. Like, completely empty. No furniture. No signs of life. I told Pete I wanted out of the lease. I didn't care about penalties. He didn't argue. As I was leaving, he said something that still messes with me. "You're not the first one to leave early," he muttered, almost under his breath. "Some people just don't get along with her." I don't live in that city anymore. I moved across the country. But sometimes, when the house is quiet and the clock hits a.m., I swear I still hear those footsteps.